DNA ina eka ho. Until today, you were a buying buses a fast school for our America, London, a far more Australia, far more Austria, Uncle France, countries and pennyphone Jano transport. You make it's very easy and bare and open to the youth of that country. Said they can commute in and out and be able to watch, look, like, line, realign, engineer, re-engineer their future and move forward because you can go. But when you come to Africa, you better say you took a bobo ding. Now, why woman many cry on ante? Now where?
Bibini and Nipo.
Eti ya koliko. Ya koliko.
Today.
Now, the fourth ministry we're using the same Mebunu of Africa and information ministry. Kwaba so no mo faso use information ministry. The same Mebuna of Africa. Deceit communication. It's what one you have to say, oh. Bourgeoisie attitude. No, I shed the suit. No, I quite radio. So, no, I swan the interview. No, I can't tell, sir. Nana, the Danka Kufano. One district, one factory now. Why you are Ghana? Come and come and pray to me and you
don't hear it. Today.
Now, so much me do Kazia Kufano to Kwame Nkrumah. Can you be a Jinani Gabi? If you say factories now, yeah, Casanado, one day, and then I buy car prayer.
Good evening.
Me say that buying will be free power, no. One way this signboard, the CC said one district, one factory, no. They will come back to tell us, say, I buy who nim, yeah, fasten down, baby, and soon come. I buy where chubby factory back one. On one case, the bottom sika say ye loan, ashas ye, and ye a comfy juice, and ya bind there.
You get it?
And you'll be there.
If you don't get it,
they are the signboard I could see. Now, President Tako Commission, they say one district and one factory. So they use the information ministry to reorchestrate your brain. They are said that pumping a certain information. Now watch this. Say, oh yes, sounder. Yet let me be about sound. Our Cuba, subliminal sounds. It is laced under the sound. It's a new what the sound to be was here? Kete. Once a while, you answer no, I mean, some question you. No, I sign Aquachi, and you know, person because sound the tia be namasia ho baby. And no answer one thing, but I assume that dead. Sadly, you use information ministries in every African country. It is laced with certain sounds. Now, assume you're there. You're the Napko Beba, you're the Jida Beba. Ya the sada beba, ya the way beba, agambiri beba, wine beba, den beba. Now we ya bebuna, now we tie ko, now what dani koliko, now ya pushu kobonku, now ya pushu banifa, now why ya homode, now what do Jimmy, now what do Tumika, now what do Jimmy, koba, we ya rejida, now we rasada, we rasuba, now we be napa, now I who says I will Jimmy for, but that time, they used to worry. That time here you swear but when this one to say
you got it
now our national service now allowance in my but before they catch that was say to Abama the Napco depend before 100,000 now buying the fire no say report they say 40,000 about that die and if 40,000 per say na buy for motor muka Dr. Baumia for record Debra name and telephone numbers and location of individuals that were employed under Napco you be throw be busan publishing 100,000 names a lie. Because they want to make the Ghanaian youth koliko.
Fellow Kukurudites,
The last ministry. Baby, in Africa, you see, to make the youth think that things are right, but they are dangerously not right. Hey, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So watch this. Mobutu Sese Seko, Samora Machar, on the Mozambique, you had the 2 was to say power. No fist reform said team 1983. Now this is what they do. They use diplomatic strategies. So America is super country. Germany can G20, Russia can G20, P8, China can, ya wa GD and dear will come. Na Sankrofoni in us say, ya buying ya dear, and see a buying will shut them out auto toa. Would you call him kakra? I hear a swan fear me, I hear a swan fear me and son, and never met me as so. That's a way a babuna. Now we want me at home. And the foreign affairs ministers know. Now watch this. Around the continent Africa, 60% of foreign affairs ministers are women because they know when a woman lies, people cannot identify that is a lie. So, me do bibia say oba dada be me o e
you get it?
Oba edna ham ne takrama ne duane
If you don't get
e
it,
dada be ma oh e dangerous. One nya careful na nyame mbie wadwiri mu hunu da because oba twa ntra or the soon count.
fellow Ghanaians, good evening.
It's a wadwiri mu bie.
You get it?
It's a Delilah said that she something and I'm not smart. We took over and I got jumps as out of it. What's up, Pampa?
I don't know.
So, what?
When?
I got Fabs when energy fee.
Today.
Miss Fabs, I won't catch him and let him who's us out, Pampa cry.
Today.
If you're not quite.
Today.
Then will be up.
Today.
Then the Suana started proba said, "Let Samson Tibon Kwaso, ni Jimmy."
Today, you don't hear.
When women are lying, if we are not careful, you will never know.
You get it?
At any time, a baby in Africa, episode orchestrating lies. What the man, the kind chief of staff or Yoruba, foreign affairs minister Yoruba. Communication or your bar. I haven't said that. I am giving you the minority report. Minority, I'm not referring to NDC Parliament. It's Barack Obama when he wanted to actually use oratory to deceive the people of America. He appointed Hillary Clinton, a female, maintained her for 8 years. Ofia Konyaswa, yes, in the emails are not sending in on yes. So if any African country want to deceive the people, the youth of Africa, they use women. It's what I realize here. Politicians started. Let's increase a madodwa, a what ministerial positions in a mad. It's a good thing. So when you're baswa, what body triple person or maybe a year to say Barbados president, don't go close or be more minus why ye. But yeah, had it here. One because of bad can try. Not be maybe I do any acquisition so. When I ask a walk, I said the name the pepper, because I say, no banner. You say a strategy.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
So they use the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They have said that the international relations in some abeda Ghana mebunu.
You get it?
Now watch this, Ghana mebunu. Say international banks in the DSA. Through the foreign affairs minister, moi,
when
the way a Ghana economy no, yes, yes, she shadow no, enche near the bear. And fiancia enche. It's enche no, the bay, but person be what DNA and pay. They are trust me over the say, what your ministries, you know, they have some selected youth. They intentionally grow their lot
today
for them to become a statue that you can always look at.
Today.
Now, so who's a baby for Babuni Biana or Grona or Pesa Sa Babuni by a statue?
You get it?
Yeah, Everything around him are cosmetic. First person, number one. Also, Yamashu. There are things in this country that we know, but sometimes we just want to keep quiet.
You get it? If you don't
So
get it,
the lot of number one was grown. He had the money, the influence, the affluence, the cars, the houses, everything. The old, the rich, the young, the poor were all running to men's gold.
You get it?
And do baby, we're 24 Land Cruisers with one Mercedes Benz or Sheffifi or Kwahe or Kwakaswa Ade or so person as MPP parliamentary candidate. Are they lie? That party in penny for the actually. No, a statue. Look, number one was a statue. He was only used.
Money.
Number one was a statue.
You get it?
They did the same thing with Nigeria using Abiola. Later they killed Abiola.
Oh, I don't know.
Eti empeni fone wa wasike na di twi ha makatrom me say wo pasu wo pajai yenya yesika kwhye nam one hono ahye emma biom wo be press conference wo betu mike wo be ko ukrom bosom so wo be ye dan yo sika no emma ahe ye the campaign ahe nam one sika no ahe. Because number one was a statue.
Captain Smart.
Who na fe? Why do you also bet me busana sama na year no? Who be doing in China who so or stiff and still?
You get it?
That is what they do. What they are not doing China? Your friend be we psychology, your friend be psychoparalysis of the usage of individuals.
Money.
And then first one was PhD.
Hey.
Maybe kind was senior high school.
Oh, I don't know.
This is what they do. The leaders will intentionally appoint Anthony Cabo when everything is green,
Oh, I don't know.
gay,
Oh, I don't know.
when everything is lovely. Obia Bodjeso, Ubehu Anthony Cabo. They are some another youth. They are another youth. They are set a trap. They are the amount. Now what tear tomb? Kukro. They are crown. They are the Wabe Churchley. They are catch or say, Olusu the seat. Until Yansa won it. The sons of Olusu seat into Anthony Cabo. Olusu Najum Nielsen. A strategy rendering the youth of Africa wholly useless.
You get it?
Now, watch this. I'm going to point 4 policies to you here in Ghana and 3 policies here in Africa. Ebema who say eyalo. Washeda. First one, scholarships in Africa. What realize it? Leo Cocoa board for scholarship. Equiafoa dia cocoa. Once one madam ahumachi hesuo a wacha wodia cocoa wati cocoa or hata cocoa wo ye bibia na wotono emfaso na ewom no aban say me the ascetic cocoa board scholarship.
We want young Africans to stay in Africa.
It is a sign that Eban is saying all of a sudden 92% of all people are enya cocoa board scholarship no one papa nduye foda 98%. Ya de ma bankers ma a doctor for ma MPs ni ministers DCs chief directors chief executives na cocoa board ni obi cocoa a ne baso atwa a open scholarship. No, so question there wa broche ni bi no. Sa policy no ye de ba na ya hyeda di enwuram edin bi ato so na wo yem aye wo fefefe na wadwum aye wo dedede. But reality ye pese ye catch now say cocoa no sa wote wie na wo hata ye ton wo kura so ho wie a ye de kwa brochire wo ba on sa brochire. That is the first policy. Fe no to nchen na me san kire wade. Policy bioma and what to say? And the psycho laziness policy. And no, you throw a book be
I don't know.
Papa be a friend of Paul Grant, no a Russian. Oh, you so English name. Your friend of Paul Grant.
Hey.
He said that anytime you see a government killing the interest of the future of the youth, they expose this psycho laziness policy. And to me, some penny for na shall say, a mebunu impeduma, a mebunu were lazy. Ghana mebunu, well, Omoya quadro, would the Juma shed and Sakura, Obekwa could do sika, because ABA, so local, yes, smart, a draw, baby. And ABA 20 Ghana be fine and sassy. Then they adopt this strategy we call stereotyping. No more use stereotyping. To say that a mebunu in art is it is said yet into the man Juma, Ayana Ehu. It's the answer now, Beman Jumano, she shall ne papa answer, who ne mammy, no hune papa, answer one man Juma. It is a backward Juma, then we adopt stereotyping protocol. It is the list must come from a minister. The list must come from the presidency. The list must come from the chief director. Adentra stereotyping protocol. Eti akwadana qualify pa ba yenye da adentra list na fi aban mu ba ye no akwadana twa ba ne dinim okuta aggregate 611111111 ekosi ase onya first class A category school and kwada adentra list na ye protocol list na ba ye no ne dinim meanwhile okuta aggregate 6 but obi ba kuta 39 okom fancy ono de ye no ko bungurugu yo senior high school. Anytime the African politician wants to kill the youth of Africa, they adopt what they call the psycho categorization policy. And no, first one, what for your secondary school, sir? Your category A, category B, category C, category D. Now watch this. Obin Chabi secondary school bakwa. Ewo gomwa enclaver a category A. Somebody should tell me how many schools are Eastern Regional a category A. Count 7 to 10. So in their thinking, because they want to kill you, the youth, because they want to frustrate your future, they categorize certain institutions based on location.
You get it?
Proximity.
Forget about it.
Eti, both say I said you kept close to schools to be category A.
You get it?
Pacho, Upper East school be na category A. Upper West school be na category A. Northern Region school be na category A. Volta Region school be na category A. It's a strategy. If you want to destroy the youth, you start from the minority groupings. Paul Grant na trust away from the reality. I've read that book. It's 612 pages. I can give it out for people to read. You start with a minority groupings.
Of morning shows.
And you intentionally uplift the majority. To be a minority, you say, I say, I can say a majority. I say a some woman. I say a some woman to parliament. I say a some. Who goes to school? But you belong to a certain category. Yes, say, you call fancy him. You call Agri Memorial. Agri a category B. And fancy him a category A. You call your friend say Presac. One more dear, one more school, Papa. So did the one more friends be me ba a fancy him. Stevenette ba a St. Augustine's. That imagine us and to our Okwabom Senior High School. How can they fledge and bledge? That's another strategy. And they think some of us we don't know. I don't have a degree, but I'm not a fool. Now let me tell you another policy. Your friend may be psychosyllasis.
Today, you don't hear it.
Policy, which has always been orchestrated by autocrats. And it started from Saskatchewan. And then it was again implemented. It was some of the Latin American countries like Ecuador and Peru. It is actually rendering the most powerful institutions before their existence useless. Rendering the most powerful institutions before their existence useless. One, our Ghana is rendering the chieftaincy institution useless and making the powerful person the politician. So psychologically, psychosyllasis, they will come back to tell you, say, hey, Sadia Baya able to be a pram mebununa one memono. Nananoma him for no answer now. Here ya beswano, kentenche, kikikikri, boom boom boom, aquacura, and swapakai, aquacura, and more from. But aquacura se from. And mebununa beswanana. Na mebunu abo fontom from. And mebunu bebo kete. Na mebunu abo mpinti. And mebunu bebo bobo. It is an atiadia. And mebunu bebo kwalogonti. Ye render powerful institutions before our existence useless. It's a 1992 constitution today. We are chiefer. You can't do active politics. Parties are not sure. It is part of the psychosyllasis policy. So I realize here, 85% of African leaders go school in London. Why? Monday, I will point certain schools in London. They have night classes for African leaders. You don't know, I know. And another is aware. One of it at the School of the Inns.
Today, you don't hear it. We want young Africans.
So today,
Today,
I have copies. I have
it.
pictures.
Today, you don't hear it. We want young
And you
Africans
see,
to stay in Africa.
when we are near catch up, say, use Adiabi and your friend cognitive domain. When I started talking about it last Tuesday,
I don't know.
Part of it, the first role here, learning and memory. The second one, language. So use language to deceive them. Then another will come and tell you, we want the African youth to stay in Africa.
We want young Africans to stay in Africa.
Oh, we are no asabe catch out section. Oh, we are no asabe catch out say Ghana beyond aid. Oh, we are no last week. One of the same schools, you know. Asame nana do kan. I say they cannot despise abrofo ndi sika foforo. Esa ba your system dim. Esa say wo commitment a wo ma make. Say wo mema Africa sika. Ema Africa ayeye no. Esa say sa sika no eba. Anye sa Africa ayeye. Now watch this. Look at the three statements. GH boy, we want young Africans, you know,
we want young Africans to stay in Africa.
Okay. So how can the young Africans stay in Africa?
Italian young people are in Italy. Irish young people are in Ireland. We want young Africans to stay in Africa.
He knows right from his heart that that is practically impossible.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Because he has been dogmatized to believe that render them useless, let them travel out of your shore, so that there can be an escalation of African immigrants out of Africa.
We want young
There are
Africans.
schools in London. Edua na Dua, African leaders. It's now watch this. Ghana for politicians don't do what saying. Togo ne Ivory Coast, Mali ni Nigeria, Gabon ne Senegal. Politicians don't do what saying. More francophone countries, you know. Ecosia they are France. They go to London. That is where they have been dogmatized to come and disturb the future of the youth. Eti. Say abay bia be free abay mu a aya hwe won kasa ase won ma ye mampam won tehwe and so another strategy. Then all of a sudden about these same international communities they come back to tell you abay na bompa.
Fellow Ghanaians.
How can the IMF and the World Bank and the International Consortium of Banks headquarters in Malaysia come to tell us, say, just in 20 2020. Abina modern power even in COVID. It's World Bank Mexico one ho. IMF Mexico one ho. Sa international consortium no releasing bonds na Kenoforiata akwa woman ho even in 2021. Aban said all of a sudden 2022 woman say abina bompa on Kenofori. It is part of the strategy. Nanado is aware. Buhari is aware. Alassane Ouattara is aware. They are all aware.
We want young
Ghana Bebunu in 1 minute. Let me tell you. This colloquialism. Koliko. I am kasa na say twi. Minim kasa kono. But the minim say Yesusa no wutimi kodwom. Na ahoma bi sisa so. Na ye bon nwom na ye twetwe ha. Na osa. Bo so wasa kwa bonkum sa na wasa ba ni fa sa. Na wani age ni ejina na nkwada. Ye boy ensem sa.
Today, you don't hear it.
And the last point they say.
Today.
Anything that would expose the youth future, kill it. Now, my mention, I got 4 out of 34. 30 I say within 9 years. Eti Yesusano, I give bed Jeremy. No, I share my shorts. No, I mammy take a shirt. No, I kick clashes him. No, I mammy shoe. No, I share my socks. You had to make quahi. You had to make trade fair. Meboa. Nti wudu trade fair ye cho said ye car na ya cho said ye we oye enchene we said ye oye we nti say we akwada na ye de wuna mu a na they are taking you through a certain process na wo dwene ho obi aye enchene obi aye car obi aye newspaper obi aye dua obi aye pencil obi aye mathematical set obi aye camera obi aye say nti as a child it sounds say looking is booking nti afi what am I say. Na no register wakwada na dwunim obefiri ho obedru fie no na ahase wona dwunim say I got to do something for my life and the world.
You get it?
So first thing, destroy all those images. So ade can see and say trade fair e wo hin segu
Today,
trade fair ya to agu kwa
you don't hear it.
Etiene we akwada na nam Ghana. Ukwa dem no wa mokokoko abekọ na papa sen o maame so ene woni ade a otumi hwe
Bibini au
asa
Bibini aba
ye wie no a
au
no was another strategy bi aba. Free senior high school is one of the best policies ever in Africa. But the undercurrent was to kill the future of the youth.
You get it?
William said the next 10 years ahead of us, yanya careful, we cannot have athletes, talents. Track talents. 1, free senior high school. Abekum Ntako. Beboa. It's your core school. No one of your best runners, no. And where are they?
Today, you don't hear it.
Because the world has moved away from this academic hudious curriculum and is moved into the arena of talents. Eti yema unkobobo. Na baji $230,000 a week. Who born dog? Are you aware that Nigeria up to today for the last 6 years Nigeria for enter universities no omunye bida. Check Ivory Coast, check Mali, check Togo. West Africa is the hub that can make Africa a better place. All these talent hunts, why? Because our leaders have been dogmatized that kill the future of the youth. Obama be the American president, no one fears, and Professor Mills was saying. George Bush be the American president, no one fears, and President Kufuor was saying. Now last Ouattara was saying. And maybe now more Ghana. I am not asking you to do anything outside the frame of the law. No. But I am only opening the third eye of your brain.
You get it?
for you to understand, sir, nobody will fight for your interest.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
The person what you said, ni pempie ni bebia was asiswa, oye NDC ni, oye MPP ni, oye make Captain Smart, and also oye poya. No, we interest a paramount. No.
You get it?
So what dream one na ho? No one jai Jimmy no, MPP NDC Jimmy no. Na one bia wani. Na one hwehwe de ebetimi ama wonya abrabo papa bi aba. Na wo twen say ye bekọ akoto aba 2024. Enti wo de Jimmy bekọ akodi party echi a. Bra ye be botuo ekun te say de ye kum Alex Donko e won kransa o massa si su biom onua. Yay! Let my vote count. Mr. Chusani Ekano.
Oh, I don't know.
Masuma Edin. Abrantia bia no ka ho se rubber bullet o se tuo e kanani. Obia ntumi anko hwe no ada owu ye ene yesuma constituency deputy secretary. Se onko no mfa 500 Ghana cedis. Enkonkoma na ebushia for no nka kire o mo se de aka no. Aban si ni rem fi no obeba abaye. Abaya koye. NDC time. No more. Regional Secretary was Ashanti Region. Your friend is Sly. Akakovi.
Oh, I don't know.
Timer. Year to 2000. Second round elections, no. And remember the beer. Woman quafa ballot boxes. San Crawford and Suma Womo. Say one the Diminican quafa you. Say then about much no quafa you. Woman quo rata for pancro no damn. And Crawford is so Sophie. And was silly ni mo na wo moyem. Ye call ya ye ko twa no na utum say moja no drepe egu fom ba ko wan ye say oh wonu be hwe ndodo se da party ni beba power no abrante ni wu 2011 ansa na oba bewuo me ni menua ba ko na me ne wo Fox FM ye friend no sempakani okọ South Africa no ba Ghana beto ansa nchodu ane so ye ko no say efida part the bar power from 2008 basic 2011 no owu 2012 no na obian konko sra no onua eti afena NDC national chairman say tie wa kan say bi ewu wani o say tie mi NDC ba power omo dwuno man ne hododo chair omo nkrofo every country is the youth onua o may be a wasase so bia eye mabunu.
You get it?
It is a bob, ye be di on my swa, ye gin on mine hondodo, me a giant crofo, and crofobaya, and quacrafo nine, says a woman sika. No matter what to be a small guest. It's a whooper Santua, but now quacrobe over 52 years and 63, or tababina or channel, not or channel, not or channel, not or channel. Oh, Bramama driver be found, Cody lunch, now or channel. Once we a babu, when you are young, cabbage jambi. But when you because Asamna, me elder of the Church of Pentecost, Samuel Ofuswampo Fukayano, a dangerous statement. It's your minor, you buy a general minor hondodo. They will feed young Crawford. Crawford Baya. And so Pejati way of Ofuswampo for the Monomeboa.
Oh, I don't know.
When
and the Etienne say, wo ye proud. MPP be proud poto. Ye the Baumia Baba or your youth. They catch us or your economic guru. When the foundations are weak, the exchange rate would expose you. Not knowing he had a weak mentality. The foundation, you know, now you're weak right from the beginning till today. Youth of this country.
You get it?
I am not a repository of knowledge. But I can tell you that